All right, welcome to another episode of the Talk Podcast, where I talk to my buddies about memories, whatever the hell we want to talk about. So, I never thought I'd see the day for this particular episode. Let me just brace one thing here. Morals to this episode: don't hold on to grudges, because that makes not only yourself unhappy, but it makes the other person unhappy. So, these are two people who honestly I haven't talked to in quite a little bit. To the bottom, we got Alex,
What's up,
and to the
yo?
right, we got Thomas.
Hey,
So it's been quite a while. And here's the thing: we all lived in the same neighborhood, uh,
hmm.
with Linwood and all that shit. I don't know if y'all remember him.
I
I watched
remember
that
him
episode,
vaguely.
and I remember him.
So you watched it. You watched his episode.
Yeah, I watched a couple of your episodes. Dude. You're doing good.
Hey,
I support you.
hey, I appreciate it. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir,
it.
man.
So I'm gonna start. I guess I'm gonna start with this. So, what, in your opinion, guys, do you think caused the rift? Because I have an opinion. That doesn't mean it's factual. But what do you think?
What do you mean the rift?
Like
Like
what
Oculus
happened?
Rift? I'm kind of confused.
What happened
Well,
that it got to this point?
Well, I mean, I've always figured that like whenever like you moved away, that kind of separated you not just from us, but like from really everyone. But honestly, I feel like it's not even just us, but like I feel like you and like a lot of other people have like been distancing yourselves from each other, like Kwame especially. Like I know you guys haven't like have you guys talked in a while?
Yeah, we just recently started. I mean, yeah, when I moved
Oh, okay.
away, yeah. When I moved away, there was a few people that I kind of cut off. There's like when I moved, there was only like two or three people, and Dejan is one of them. Eric's one of them. But other than that, no, and him and Linwood too. But yeah, I guess you're accurate on that point. What
Right.
else were you gonna say?
I was also just gonna like mention like Jordan and all that too because he stopped talking to us too.
Yeah, and that's just the thing with life, I think, and that's
Yeah,
something
man.
everybody's
You
got to
grow
learn.
up and people go their own separate ways. You know,
that's true.
it's kind of hard to because a bunch of my close friends, you know, they're all doing the same thing. They're all going off to college, and it's like, man, you know, I'm losing people left and right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the rift. If I'm not like I'm trying to think back, and my memory's a little bit blurry. But wasn't it kind of like seasonal? Like we would always hang out seasonal wise. Like the whole neighborhood would like do stuff in like summers and springs and stuff like that. And then what was off of that, we didn't really hang out much. But I think it was probably at one of the end of those when I guess like you moved off or like maybe a year before then, and I was probably preoccupied with some like sport or hobby or something like that. And then that
What you
that
doing?
probably just instigated a like kind of a drift, and nothing really came from it afterwards. And then of course you left, and then that kind of was that.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to segue into that. I was about to ask what you guys are up to now. Like, what's going on? Where do you work? What do you do?
Um, man, I'm in college. Like I'm pursuing an art degree. Want to do something with my art. Love that.
Straight up, where you at?
I'm at John Tyler.
Man, I was gonna go to John Tyler if I didn't move. What about you, Alex?
Actually, I head off to VMI August 20th.
VMI. I've never heard of that. Or is that the? I'm gonna guess the acronym here. I would assume it's Virginia Military Institute.
Yes, sir. You got that
I got
correct.
it
Yeah,
absolutely right.
yeah. That's 100% right. You got
Shit,
that
let's
right.
go. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir. I head off to there August 20th. I just graduated this year. I'm going to pursue mechanical engineering there,
Damn, that's
and
sweet.
for a Marine ROTC. So I plan on commissioning in the Marines afterwards.
Look at that. Look at that. So, I'm gonna ask this question. Um, we're only 5 minutes in, but we still have plenty of time. Um, what, if you can recall, is like your favorite memory that we've had? If you can recall anything.
Mm. I remember. Oh God, do you guys remember that little kid Alex that we'd always used to go and the little
Yes. Oh my god.
I remember that I only went over there one time, right? And it looked like that. Like what was happening was, I think you guys and AJ would like, you guys would like hang out with this like 5-year-old kid, and then like you'd go and like just spend the day in the kid's parents' pool.
Yeah, that's right. That's 100%
Yeah.
right.
I went there one time. Right? I was like, this. I'm like, man, this feels really weird because it's like, we're a bunch of like middle schoolers talking talking with like a 5-year-old, and just hanging out with him and staying in their parents' pool. Like, I don't know. I always felt weird, but they're like when I remember the kid asked me, it's like, hey man, do you want anything to drink? I was like, I mean, no, you don't have to give me anything. He's like, we got Coca-Cola. I was like, oh. Yeah, sure. He's like, here, let me go get it for you. I was like, oh, I'll get it, but and he's like, no, he was already off getting it. And he comes back with this fucking like some like fruit daiquiri shit. I'm like, oh, dude, no, you gotta put that back. You gotta put that back, kid. Because I mean, the kid's like 5. He doesn't know.
No, but
And I remember I'm like, you gotta put that back. And like, as soon as like I was trying to grab and like put it back. He goes and drops it, and it shatters all over the sidewalk.
no way.
Damn, dude.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? Maybe it was just me, Alex, and AJ then.
I don't know, man. But listen, that little kid, man, he loved to hang out with us, and I was right next door to his ass.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
Yeah,
yeah, you are.
I mean, let's be honest. AJ probably just used the kid for his pool.
Yeah, 100%. That was AJ instigated. 100% AJ used that kid for his pool. Yeah, that's a fact.
1,000% what it was, dude. I even saw that. Like, that's what I thought. I was like, I think this motherfucker's just using them for the pool.
He's not hanging out with a 6-year-old kid because he enjoys it.
Yeah.
Exactly. The kid's like 5 years old.
Nah,
like, what are you gonna gain from talking to a 5-year-old?
He's probably
cool.
I think he's probably if he was 5, then hell, he's. Probably
We were like 12.
School.
We were like 12. We were like 12 to 14, hanging out with this 5-year-old kid.
May have been I was older.
I think he was.
I know, Joe, you were older.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's probably in middle school at this point.
Probably is.
Because if he was 5.
Yeah, he'd be like 11.
11 or 12, so he'd be somewhat there, not all the way, but he's almost there. So that's good.
Yeah, he might be like almost in middle school then. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. Now I'm 21. Now, how old are you guys now?
19.
I'm 18.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are a few years off. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have always been older than us.
Yeah.
But that's crazy though. I was also gonna mention, because Alex brought up the idea of the neighborhood hangouts we used to have with like all the kids in the neighborhood, and then
I remember the Nerf wars.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite memories. That's what I was gonna bring up. The Nerf wars.
We'd like run through people's yards and shit and shoot each other with Nerf guns. We'd kill like the whole fucking neighborhood.
Alex had all the supplies.
Dude,
I think Thomas had more than me. I kept stealing Thomas's stuff.
I definitely had more.
I was stealing Thomas's stuff to use it. Too. Yeah, I was definitely taking Thomas's stuff. He may or may not have known it, but some of my stuff was Thomas's stuff.
It was one of you. Yeah, it was one of y'all, because I definitely didn't have shit. I wasn't a Nerf kid. But that's crazy. I was so fun too. I mean, come on. What neighborhood? What childhood can you have where you had a whole neighborhood Nerf war?
That's very true. And you think about it, and you think about like all these other kids, similar ages to us, and they all like stayed inside and played video games their whole childhood. It's like, and you hear like our parents talking about like, oh, kids these days they never go outside. It's like, well, we went outside. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, we
live outside, even in like middle school too. Shit, like even when we had like Xboxes and shit to distract us, we still would go outside and shoot each other with Nerf guns.
Yeah,
absolutely. I remember. Yeah, I wouldn't. If I knew AJ or someone was outside, I would be going outside. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
No.
That's 100% right. Yeah, I would always like rather go outside than play video games.
But yeah, you would do that. You would do that around the nighttime. You'd be a nocturnal and play video games.
That's true. Yeah.
Right.
Spend the day outside. So.
Do you remember Joseph and Carter?
Yeah. Yep. He
Remember
lived
them?
up. He lived up the road. Up the
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yeah, we don't really talk to them anymore.
Talk to
What's
him.
going on with him?
Occasionally, well, I don't know. See, occasionally I'll get like a text from Joseph or something. You know, he'll say something like, "Hey, you want to go do this thing sometime?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, sure," and I'll never do it. But
Yeah, I know we follow each other on social media, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
yeah, we don't really talk to him anymore. Apparently, I'm pretty sure he still talks to Carter, but yeah, I haven't been in touch with him for a while now.
I feel like I remember Carter.
Dude, he was such a menace back in the day. Like he was
He was.
far more. He was probably the largest menace of the neighborhood.
Do tell.
Carter.
I don't know, man. You used to break into Joseph's house.
Okay, yeah, but Carter shot my doorbell out, and we
that time that
AJ's attacked Dad on us.
There's also the AJ got it so bad though.
Oh yeah, AJ had it pretty bad
AJ was like always like the butt of the joke too.
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, me and AJ. Yeah, man, I've been trying to get
definitely
AJ
both of
on. I've been trying to
Dude,
get AJ
Really?
I just FaceTimed him. He didn't freaking answer. Oh, he just answered. He just texted. He said, "Yo, I'm in the car right now. What's up?" I'm gonna tell him come over right now.
Also, tell him to hop on the fucking podcast one time. You know how long I've been trying?
Yeah.
Jesus
Download.
Lord.
I just told him to come over right now or download Discord.
Okay, well, stick around.
Dude, if he comes over here, and if you want, I could probably download the app on my phone, and I could show a picture.
Fair enough. Well, we'll just see how it goes.
Do you have
Does he still live in that
Okay.
house? He still live in
Yeah, he still lives there.
Yeah.
I'm FaceTiming him right now.
Oh,
Yeah, we all still live in the same places except for Alex, the 5-year-old.
Yeah, little Alex left.
Yeah, he left,
heard
and now there's a
about
new guy there named Jaden.
But Jaden's cool. I like Jaden.
So
He's
is he
like
like
our
y'all's age?
He's a year younger than me.
Okay.
Oh, you're younger? I thought he was your age.
No, he's a year younger.
Oh, okay.
If little Alex ever sees this, what's up?
We're sorry.
I apologize to you,
using
little
your
Alex.
phone.
Deliver me a daiquiri. I'm old enough for that. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this whole idea came up legit last night because
Yeah,
I had just started talking to you two again last night.
yeah.
And
Shout out to Dejan.
shout out to
Yeah.
Dejan. He made this all possible. So
Yeah, dude.
you know, he got me out of my
Thank
cocoon,
God.
which is the most important thing. Because I've been in there
Yeah,
for years.
we've been me and Alex here have been meaning to actually clear the air with you for a
Yeah,
while.
100%. Like it's been years,
Like,
and we realized we look back. We're like, dude, we were like complete assholes back then,
'Cause we always
especially
make
to
and
you.
AJ
Oh
like
my
the butt of
gosh.
we make you and AJ like the butt of the joke all the time.
The
So
thing is, we were all stupid. I did stupid things,
true.
That's true. Yeah, we were all pretty stupid.
and I've apologized to people for shit I've done. Because I ain't
Yeah.
no perfect person, but
Hey man, it never hurts to make amends and go back and apologize. I've always felt like when I do it, it makes me like a bigger man, and it makes me feel better.
yeah, me and
It's always good to.
me and Reagan were talking about it last night, and she described it as like a weight off your shoulder. So
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Exactly.
you feel like 100% lighter than you did before. It's weird.
Yeah.
Right.
It's literally true. But yeah, this literally came up in one day. Y'all were
Yep.
quick to draw with it, and
Mhm.
this was the easiest podcast to set up because, my God, is it hard to get guests? Which is why I took like a few month hiatus. But
Right.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I will say, you've been really good at just getting guests and shit. because every episode it seems like, except for like the most recent one, you've got a guest on there.
Yeah.
You know,
Always,
that's really cool.
I've always tried to get a different, at least someone different on each time. But
Right, because when you're doing like a podcast, you always want to have like different views. You can't just have like one person's views. You know, you have to have like multiple people giving their input all at once. So,
that's like most podcasts. You know, you got the same people on
Yeah.
each time. So I've always thought it'd be fun to switch it up every time.
right.
But it's been so hard, like I said earlier, to get fucking AJ on here. It's been
Yeah,
a
man.
mountain.
Dude, I don't even know how. AJ's like, I don't know. I would assume AJ would have more time, but I don't know. He's pretty busy though.
Yeah.
I think he
I
just
didn't
got a
even
new
talk to AJ.
job. He just got a new job, and he's always training for basketball and such.
And my God,
Wait,
is he fucking grown?
Yeah, he's like 6'4" probably.
The guy's gigantic.
Is he really
now.
like 6'4"?
Yeah, he's really tall.
I'm
He's like
Damn.
quite a bit taller than me. I'm like 5'11" now, 5'10".
Damn.
and
Yeah, I'm no longer short, John. I'm no longer short.
I've seen you too, bro. You got the grow too.
Yeah.
Jesus. And I've said the same. Where's my grow up? Nah, I don't need no damn
Yeah,
grow
I've
up.
said the same too, but I've like always been tall. I've always been like 6 foot.
Yeah. I think I'm.
Yeah.
I would assume I'm 5'8", maybe. I don't know. I'm not.
Right. Hey man, at least you're not like below 5'4" or something.
We don't want none of that.
Yeah, we definitely don't want none of that.
Girlfriends. You guys got girlfriends? Boyfriends?
Nope.
Yeah, nah.
In-betweeners?
Not active.
Nope.
Not active. That's
Not currently. Well, I don't know. It's complicated. I didn't even tell Thomas about it.
It's always
It's not, definitely not.
It's always
Yeah,
complicated.
it's complicated. Yeah.
It's just a
Always
complicated
complicated.
story.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. That's the dating life. It's complicated. You know?
Always.
Yes.
Always is.
Listen, bro. So, did y'all both go to Midlow Middle?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So, if you guys remember from every other podcast episode that I've had, I've always mentioned Freestyle Friday.
Oh my
Every-
gosh.
to-
What a memory.
To everybody.
Wow.
Because in the second episode, Austin, I don't know if y'all know Austin or not, but
That just unlocked a portion of my brain that
yeah,
I totally
that's what
forgot
everybody
existed.
says because, like, bro, my mind was blown when I first heard about it
Oh,
again.
Friday. Freestyle Friday.
So share with me what y'all's favorite memory from that was.
I got up there and sang one time. And I sang the entire Thomas the Train theme.
You did what?
Yep.
That shit's got lyrics.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah, that has lyrics. What?
Yeah,
Wasn't
dude.
it-
The original one, back when I forget how it was filmed, but it wasn't like CGI animated shit. It was like, actual tangible shit that they would like just voice over. That was like the old shit, right? They had a theme song that would come on every episode, and yeah, I got up there and sang the entire thing.
Wow. And how did that
I mean, that's
turn out?
respectable.
How did that
It
turn
was,
out?
it was fine, I guess.
It turned out fine.
Yeah.
What about you, Alex? What about you?
Okay, thank God I never went up there. Okay. I'm happy I never went up there.
I regret ever going
What?
up there.
You went up there?
Oh, I sure did. There was one time. I mean,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
yeah,
man.
okay. Let me explain. I've been up there. Probably.
It's late on me.
It's probably up there twice in 3 years. But
Really?
yeah. This is before y'all were in there, obviously. But when the Harlem Shake was hot, I thought,
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
I thought if I played the song that I would start Harlem Shake. And indeed I did. The whole cafeteria went. I thought I
Really?
was the coolest kid in school. Yeah. The whole cafeteria went. And I thought I was the coolest kid in school because I just did that.
That's actually pretty sweet.
That was pretty sweet. But
Dude, I would have been like pissing myself, like, oh my god, they worship me.
And at that point, I was doing chorus, so like I don't know if I actually sung. I don't think I ever sung, but I guess I was more comfortable with it. I don't know, but I remember getting the whole fucking school crazy for it. God,
That's actually pretty cool.
What a fucking memory, man! I have to bring it up with everybody, or else it's lost.
The Harlem Shake.
We all got middle school lunchroom memories. Because man, I remember like back like in high school, like you'd have like lunch periods and shit, right? You'd never be able to like talk to your friends and shit when you were at lunch because your schedules would never work out, right? So you'd always have to end up talking with people that you weren't really like your best friends. But back in middle school, everyone had the same schedule, and then I also remember that. So all my friends had the same schedule, and then Tony also did too because he was taking a bunch of advanced classes. So he'd get out with the rest of the people in our grade. So it would literally be Tony and all my good friends, and still like to this day we're all like great friends. But yeah, man, the middle school lunchroom is like where so many friendships were born.
Yeah,
at least for me.
Yep, I did meet a few people in the middle school lunchroom. I think some people sometimes don't even want to think back to middle school because at that point
I love thinking back to middle school.
Yeah, I like to talk about it because it's funny to laugh
Oh yeah,
about.
for sure.
No, but some people are like, damn, because at that point you're figuring yourself out. You don't know what the hell you are. You don't know who the hell you are. So you kind of build from that. So I think it's an important time. It's funny to talk about.
What's your best middle school lunchroom story?
Probably the Harlem Shake. I mean,
really, the Harlem Shake?
Yeah, not a lot of shit really happened. Me and Kwame met summer school. Summer school 1 year. Yeah. So at that point, Kwame and I think like Lee and a few other people were like the only friends that I got. But then I started getting a few more, and and it all probably did start at that lunchroom.
Right.
All tons of shit. So yeah, crazy, man.
I don't think I have any real memories of the lunchroom that come to the top of my head. Surprisingly, I didn't get in trouble very much, but I remember one of the only times I got in trouble, I looked, whoever the principal was, like, who was the principal? Like, Dr. Scott? Who's the damn principal?
No, that was elementary school. Yeah, Stanfield. And then there was
Stanfield!
And then there was the vice principal who was, I forget her name, but she was like the one who always be like, trash.
All of the women, like top school officials are always super mean for no reason. It's every single one.
Second rate. You're a second rate principal.
Yeah. Like administrators, women school administrators always hate all the children.
Yes, bro.
I don't know. See, back in elementary school, we had Dr. Scott, and she was actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, because she was at the top. She wasn't like number 2 or number 3.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think I know what this calls for. I gotta find out that name because that's gonna drive me crazy.
Wait.
I have to consult the yearbook.
First call for trash. First call.
I have to.
Yeah, her. Yeah.
That was it. I remember they had like a meme out there.
First call for trash.
It was like an impact. It was like the impact format. You know what I'm talking about? First call for trash.
Dude, that was. I forgot about that.
Oh Jesus!
What was her name? I don't remember it. Damn it!
It's gonna drive me fucking nuts, which is why I'm needing.
I remember she'd have. There was 2 lines. It was first call for trash, first call, and last call for trash, last call.
Man, that's a whole other memory in of itself. I remember them saying that all the time.
Dude, every day she'd say the same damn thing.
I will know who it is immediately from
first call for trash, first call.
Yeah, but like my only memory was everyone kept like popping bags and like bottles and stuff, and everyone started getting in trouble. So this one time, Dr. Stanfield like walked right in front of my table. I stared him directly in the eyes, yelled "All Akbar," and then popped a bag. Why? And then got lunch attention for it.
Why?
Dude, I've got one good lunchroom memory. All right,
Also,
got one really good one.
hold that
Are you
thought
ready?
for a minute. I found out the name.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Miss Maslin.
It's Maslin. Was that her name?
I think, yeah.
I
Looks
The
like,
don't
short-haired
think
lady
so.
with the glasses?
I don't even
That
recall that
doesn't
name.
sound like it.
It doesn't sound right.
well,
She was short hair with glasses.
short
I don't
hair
know.
with glasses.
Let me
Yeah.
check.
I bet y'all had a different one then.
Yeah, probably so. But I mean, everyone has the exact same one, but they're different. You know what I'm saying? Same but different.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys probably had a
Like,
different one.
okay, so ours may have been different, but when we were giving the description of the lady, you were like, "Yep, that's her." That's because they're all the damn same.
Because they're all the same. She was mean, and I'm sure y'all's was mean. It is what it is. It's back to Alex's point.
Oh my God, they're like
It doesn't
robots.
matter who
dude.
it is.
They're like,
What?
Always.
I refuse to believe they have normal lives. Because have you ever seen a principal outside of school?
Nah.
I've seen teachers outside of school. I've never seen a principal outside of
Dude,
school.
you know there's like big plugs in the school, and they just plug into those plugs, and they just
You
charge.
did you what cartoon was that?
I think it was Clarence.
Oh my God, it was! Yeah, dude. Where they all thought like the teachers were just like machines, and they just like after the school day they go and like recharge.
Yeah, all the
They,
teachers
like,
were just
robots, they, like, plug
machines.
themselves into the matrix. Oh,
Dude, where the hell are the teachers? I want to find the teachers.
Are you consulting the yearbook?
Yes.
oh, actually, do I have it? Let me get my yearbook.
Yeah, y'all probably had a different one than I had.
Here, let's see. Midlothian Middle School, Volume 33.
God, what's my volume? I think it was my 8th grade one. That or my 7th grade. Looks like my 8th grade one.
They're purposely not showing all the. Oh, I found them. Never mind.
Volume 30.
Where is this? Oh, I remember
Volume
her.
30?
Yeah, I feel old now.
Alright, here, let's see.
That's 3 volumes I had.
Oh.
Oh my God, yeah, we look so fucking young.
This
I'm not even
podcast is
looking at
not
myself.
sponsored by Bud Light, by the way.
Yes, it is.
I'm just using their product. Nobody take me down.
Where the fuck is the stack?
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, I found her.
What? All right.
This
Jackson
is
Walworth.
Fletcher.
Oh,
That's it! That's the one! Miss Fletcher, that's
Oh,
it! Yep,
I
that's
know
it.
Fletcher.
That's the one. First call for trash, first call.
Oh,
y'all
for
was looking for
trash.
that woman that did that.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you was looking for the assistant principal still. Oh hell! Well now I know.
Was she not the assistant principal?
Thought so.
Because,
What
okay,
the
there
damn
was
question?
her, and then there was another guy that came along later named Mr. Innes.
Did y'all go to
Mr.
what
Innes.
elementary school did y'all go to?
JB
J.B.
Watkins.
Watkins.
Y'all both went to Watkins?
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh yeah, I went.
Oh, you went to Watkins? Okay, so we all went to the same
Well,
place.
we can talk about Watkins then.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know if my brain goes that far back in time, man.
Well, this is.
I'm just kidding. No, I'll probably
I've
probably
got
remember
like fragments.
fragments.
This was a memory that was brought up on a previous episode. I just thought I'd say it now, just to see if I can't jog y'all's memory. So,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
in the same realm of lunchrooms, in the JB Watkins lunchroom, we would all have a table for each class. So like we would all sit in class order.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
And so, do y'all remember the cups that were in the middle of the tables? That
Yeah.
If it started at green, and if you were too rowdy,
Yup. They flip your cup to
they
yellow
would
and then they
flip your
flip to
cup
red.
to yellow, and then they would flip your cup to red. And when your shit was flipped to red, you were done. That was a memory I
No.
never
It was
thought.
over.
Gone, reduced to atoms. you disintegrate.
Yeah, the principal would
Oh,
snap half of
I
the
got one.
fucking class away.
I got one for you guys. Do you remember this lunch lady there? Or she wasn't like a lunch. She wasn't like a lunch lady, but she'd always be like in the lunchroom, and she'd always be like, "You gotta pick up your trash." Her name was Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs.
I feel like
Robinson.
I know who that
She had
is.
a really big nose. She was very heavy. And I
Very.
God, I don't want to sound like a dick, but like I remember like every time like she'd move her arms, like the flab under her arms would like jiggle back and forth.
Shit, now I know who Miss Fletcher is. I know exactly who that
No, this is like a step below Miss Fletcher.
Oh,
Oh,
is that even
Miss
possible?
Robinson.
so no, Alex just
Yeah,
sent
well,
me a
dude,
picture.
she had like, God, I don't want, I want to sound like a dickhead, but she had like her own gravitational force.
Oh my god! Listen, bro.
She was like huge.
Why are all the
And
bus
I
drivers?
remember, I've got a peanut allergy, right? And she made me like pick up like all this like peanut shit. I remember I started breaking out into hives on my hands.
That's actually a good thing, Thomas. I think you kind of deserve that.
Yeah, it's strengthening my immune system. Yeah, fuck you. All right.
Hey,
So,
we can both go through it together because I also have that.
you've also got a peanut
Oh,
allergy?
peanut
I
allergy.
don't know if you ever knew that. Yeah. I don't
Alex, we outrank you.
Actually,
We're gonna find something you're allergic to. We're gonna kick your ass.
since y'all both have the allergy, you equal 1 vote. So now it's tied.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
We're just subhuman.
We're just.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it.
No, but that lady, Miss Robinson. She would go ahead and she would.
J.B. Watkins coal miners.
She would. I remember one year when we were in 3rd grade. There's this one dude named Silas, right? And this dude.
Silas Pruitt?
I don't remember.
Dude, that was his last name. Yes, it is. I know that.
That was his
Oh
last name?
my goodness.
Maybe we were. Oh no, we were talking about. We knew the same guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that guy. I remember he would go. I remember he like went to the bathroom. And he stayed in the bathroom too long, and that lady walked into the boys' bathroom while he was washing his hands, and she goes, "What are you doing in here, boy?" And he's like, she was in the bathroom. She's like, "Are you sure you weren't smoking cigarettes?" and he fucking like, and he went to the administration and told them about what she said. And she came to the door and formally apologized to him. She was like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about saying all that." And then she never showed up to school again.
Well, because why the fuck would you accuse a child of smoking
Thomas.
cigarettes?
Thomas, check your snap. Tell me if that's the right one.
I feel like I remember that.
Wait, what?
Mrs. Robertson.
Roberts? Was it Robertson or Robinson?
Or
Yeah,
Robertson.
That's her.
Let me spit some shit. Here.
Here, I'll send you the picture too, John.
Yeah, I need a refresher. I might be able to remember.
The woman with the gravitational force.
Speaking of gravitational force, let me spit some. So like, why was
go
every
ahead.
bus driver a fat, old white lady?
Oh no, we had a bus driver
Okay,
that was really
until
cool. Mr.
high
Harvin.
school. Mr. Harvin is a G. I love Mr. Harvin.
Dude, he was. Dude, you know, like after middle school, my sister would always like get on the bus, and I remember every day I'd go and like take the trash out or something really early in the morning, and every time he would like drive past the house, and he'd honk at me, say, "Hey, Thomas," he'd always talk to me. Even after
That is
middle school.
amazing.
He was such a cool guy.
Yeah, Mr.
Man,
Harvin's
I
so
loved
cool.
him.
So you're talking about the girl in the yellow shirt?
The middle one. The one that should be in the middle.
Yeah.
The one that looks like she has.
I for some reason don't remember her, but I do remember the girl top left. She was our librarian.
Oh my gosh, when you said that.
Her name was Miss Gray.
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
she was the devil.
I could recognize that face a mile away. I knew
She
exactly.
was the devil. Do you remember? Do you remember? She was evil.
Yes.
Dude,
If you even
Everyone.
Let me tell you something about her. I remember she would we'd like sit. Remember like the round thing where she'd sit in the chair and we all like sit around like the thing in the library where we all sit there and she'd like read to us.
Yeah.
She'd ask us questions about the things that she read to us. And when someone would raise their hand and she'd call on them and they'd say she would immediately stop them and be like, "No, you have to think of a thought first. You are not allowed to say
These are kids who are like 8.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
they're like 8 years old, man.
Come on.
Kindergarten.
Bro, if you even sneezed while she was reading at you, she would either go, shh, or it was when she would do that, but then in her head she'd go,
She
shut
went into
the
lake of
fuck
fire.
up! So
She
mean.
was evil, dude.
So fucking mean for like no
Totally like a
reason.
fire dog.
That's what I swear. I feel like if you decide to work at an elementary school, and at her age, at that point in her life, I'm sure she's done it for a little bit. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you can't deal with children, why the hell are you doing it?
Exactly.
They obviously piss you off. Why did you start?
That's a good daggone
no,
question.
I think what it is that teachers want to get into it, and when they get into it, they want to like when they get into teaching, they want to like make a difference in the world. So they'll get into it thinking that hey, I'm gonna they're young, they're naive, they're thinking, hey, I'm gonna take this whole education thing by the horns. I'm gonna educate some children, right? And they get into it and they realize how much of like a monotonous drone the world of education, how much of a monotonous job that the I'm trying to think of the words. I'm trying to think of the words. They realize how like cookie cutter the education system is, and they're like, wow, this is they kind of lose that spark for wanting to change kids' lives for the better, and they end up just
Yeah.
Being
That's
grouchy
people.
the MO.
Being
and
grouchy,
mean.
asking kids if they're smoking cigarettes in the bathroom. Like,
I can't believe that. A grown adult.
damn, the kid was like 9 years old, man.
Right. Like, what the fuck are you even gonna...
Where the hell would a kid? Where the hell would a 9-year-old even
Listen,
get
though,
their hands on cigarettes?
One
Dude,
thing
I
will
just-
Other
say,
than like their parents.
Found a gold mine of pictures, Thomas. Look at this.
one thing I will say, though, is just how happy I am to not be growing up as a kid now.
What do you mean?
Because-
That's yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
When we were growing up, kids weren't smoking cigarettes, but I'm sure kids nowadays vape and shit like that, or because they get influence from social media. I didn't have social media when I was 8. I
Here's
wasn't
the thing,
allowed.
though. Here's the thing, though. Like, okay, back in like 4th, 5th grade, dude, we were like cussing up storm. We were like the closest thing the closest thing I compare it to was like the kids from South Park, They're all
Yeah.
foul mouthed little shits.
Yeah,
Dude,
That's
I
what it
didn't-
was,
Yeah.
Dude, remember I held off for so long on cussing. Like I just never cussed
Yeah.
until like how. Jeez, I didn't cuss for forever.
Dude, I remember recently when you said freaking suckers, dude.
Dude, you and Tony were getting after me about that for like a couple weeks.
Freaking suckers.
It was funny. Freaking suckers, dude.
Hey,
What's
that's
their mother trucker?
mother trucker. HE double hockey sticks.
Double.
Oh my god, I remember kids my age saying that, bro.
I remember back in like 2nd grade, me and my friends would like fake cuss at each other, and we'd what was it? We would go.
We were
we'd
beeping
go,
them out?
bleep we'd bleep
Yeah.
ourselves. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, we bleep ourselves.
It's
Yo, what the
fucking
bleep
crazy.
is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Oh my god.
What the freak?
What the
So nobody
freak,
knew what a
dude?
bleep is.
What the freak? Shoot! Darn it!
Mother
Darn
trucker,
it.
man. Freaking sucker.
Mother truck.
Suckers.
For the rest of this podcast,
suckers,
every
dude.
swear that I say is going to be one of those.
It better be.
Yeah. Yeah. God dang it. I have to commit to it. I have to commit. Oh my god.
You do have to commit to it.
So.
Dude, I remember this girl like told on me for saying crap.
Oh, come on. You learned that.
And you know what's sweet? We were having it was in 2nd grade, and we had a long-term sub, and it was my friend's mom, and she was a sweetheart, right? She was a little bit strict, but she was like, she was like strict in like a loving way, okay? You know what I'm talking about? But I remember someone like threw a pair of scissors at me. I was like, whoa, holy crap! And the one girl was like, Miss Malloy, he said crap! I went and told him, man. The teacher was like, a cuss word. Fucking idiot.
That's not even a bad word.
The fact that kids thought, and it wasn't just her. There's a bunch of kids that used to think crap was a bad word or something. Like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, I've always said that 1,000 times before. It's like when someone said that they were telling on you, there was poop.
I'm telling on the teacher.
Yeah. I was terrified.
Telling on people for saying poop.
Oh,
bathroom words. Yeah, bathroom words.
Potty mouth. He's using potty words. Oh my god. Jesus. All right. So, what kind of music do y'all fuck with? Let's start there.
Frick.
What do you frick with?
Oops.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you better go to prison for that one.
I'm going to hell.
Federal
HE double hockey sticks. Shoot.
Did you just say the word out loud?
No.
Is there something below HE double hockey stick? Because that's where you're going.
That probably. I don't know. I don't know.
What kind of music?
Yeah, what kind of music do y'all mess with, man?
Well, it's kind of like a basic answer now, but I really fuck with anything. But if I had to pick like a genre that I really liked, I'd probably say, there's a bunch of different stuff that I'm into, but like a bunch of there's a bunch of niche genres as well. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably say like old school punk rock. Like I'm talking like the Clash and stuff.
I can mess with that. Alex, what about you?
Yeah, I listen about everything.
Hank Williams Sr. head out.
No, like I don't know. I like there's stuff I won't listen to, you know what I mean, or try to go out of my way to not listen to it, but
right.
I will literally listen to about anything. Like specifically, I listen to a lot of like really, really old country. So when I say Hank Williams, I don't mean junior, I mean senior. And yeah,
that's true. He does listen to Hank Williams Sr.
Like Charlie Pride, like literally Jimmy Dean, stuff like that. Like really, really old stuff. I don't really mess with any new country unless they have like a kind of older sound. I'll listen to that. I'll listen to rap, but I'll listen to like older rap, like freaking Onyx and DMX, stuff like that, like drill stuff.
You like Biggie?
I don't know. I don't think I have much Biggie.
Like
I need to listen to more rap, but if I'm gonna listen to modern rap, I don't really like. I don't like the Migos or anything like that. I think that sounds stupid. Or Travis Scott, all that sounds stupid. Yeah, but I will listen to freaking like Kanye, or I'll listen to kind of its own thing, but like Zilla Kami and like Ghostman and stuff like that. Stuff that like it's pretty like fast paced.
Like screamo rap.
It pretty much is screamo rap. I'll listen to some of that. I'll listen to some basic stuff.
That's just my feeling about like today's not only country but rap. I feel like it's all repetitive.
It really is. Yeah, you have to go out of your way to find something special.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the
oldies
same
have
topics.
something special.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but I don't need to even say it.
There are a few gems in like the new age of hip hop.
I can't even see what you held up. It had like a big glare.
No, I gotta get it in focus. Thomas might like it. Green Day.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Green Day's
I didn't even see what it was.
Fricked with Green Day.
You frick with Green Day? That's you better.
I gotta get a swear jar.
Green Day did.
I gotta get a swear jar.
You do need a swear jar.
You're so good at making music.
I've committed a lot of sin.
I've given him a lot of sin.
Lots of sin.
Oh my God. So, airsoft guns.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk territorial.
More like who wants to start.
Okay, I'll start. All right.
I'm gonna let one of y'all
I deeply apologize for shooting your stupid ass.
So, for context, that's like mostly how this shit started. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the negative. We're here to talk about the positive. So What can y'all positively recall from the airsoft gun?
Well, after so when we first were into when we first were getting into airsoft, we started really small, so we had like spring pistols and stuff, and we just messed around, just like because they look cool, and we could like shoot stuff with them, And then it got a little bit deeper when we started, when Julian and Ethan started asking us, "Hey, you guys want to play airsoft with us?" And once we realized, oh shit, we kind of love this thing, we
I
actually
realized
really got
AJ
into it.
and Tony were the ones that got us to play with
They
Julian
were
and
the ones?
Ethan. Yes.
Okay, okay. They got you to do it. You got
Yeah,
me.
I was
And
playing with
Joseph.
them for a while, and then I got y'all too. Yeah.
And that was after like me and Joseph I trashed the fort you guys built.
Y'all
We
trashed
went back
that?
yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that afterwards.
There's
Y'all
a
were
video
terrorists
of me,
too.
There's a video of me and him pissing on it. We found this huge 100-foot like aluminum wrap, and we were like, hey, this thing is supposed to be hidden and shit. We took like this like shiny material and just like wrapped it everywhere, like just went and started like destroying shit, and then Alex went and got us into airsoft, and then we ended up loving it. And still to this day, we play airsoft. We go to like Balahawk and stuff, which is like the biggest airsoft field on the East Coast.
I
And
remember.
we'll make like entire day trips.
I remember in the neighborhood, Alex had like a whole airsoft fort that we would journey to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you.
Yeah, that's the one they trashed.
That's
that's one y'all talking
That's
about.
the one they trashed.
I
Yeah.
remember going to that one. Yeah.
We broke a bunch of shit. I remember Joseph like went and like drank a bunch of shit beforehand, so he had like a bunch of piss stored up. We left piss all over the floor. He pissed in a bottle. I like dumped it all over the floors, and
It's so messed up.
I think one of us took a shit somewhere.
What the hell were y'all doing, bro?
Well, I did. I guess it might have been payback.
Sitting on the airsoft.
I may or may not have broken into Joseph's house and put a snake on his grill.
Oh my god.
I put a dead snake on Joseph's grill one time, then I broke into his house.
His mother came out. Like, his mother came out and they're like, was she... Okay, I don't know if I'm exaggerating this story or not, but was she not wearing her underwear or something?
No, she was not. Why do you always imagine that?
I don't know, man. Look, dude. Look,
always public speech.
What we do know is, right? Tony walked into your house, right? After I got that haircut.
Okay, shut the hell up. No, she was not.
Your mother was butt naked. Right?
Just 100% false. This is so untrue.
Oh my god.
There's a video and everything, man.
No, there is not.
Yeah, dude, it's on the internet. Dude, look at that. We put it all over the internet. Alex's mom.
That's tough.
Anyway.
My only experience with them...
That never happened, but...
my only experience with them is being lit up.
It's true, yeah. So we would do this thing where every time you'd walk down the big hill that would lead towards Alex's house, you'd always be walking down the street there.
Yeah, y'all was sniped up, dude. I didn't see anybody.
Anytime you would step a foot into my property, I would shoot the hell out of you. It was so mean, but it was funny. But it was terrible.
It was mean.
It was very mean. I'm sorry to laugh.
It had to come up.
Yeah, it did have to come up.
The thing is, we were like middle schoolers, and we didn't realize. And this isn't like even.
We were middle schoolers, and we were complete assholes.
No. This is going outside of that. We didn't realize how dangerous that is, because if that shit were like ricochet and hit you in the eye, you probably would have lost an eye.
Yeah.
That's also true. Yeah.
Probably.
So, yeah, obviously now we're a lot more careful with that shit. I mean, hell, I don't even show my I carry all my airsoft guns and gun bags and stuff because again they all look realistic as shit. We all have black tips and shit on our airsoft guns and all that.
Dude, we used to walk before we could drive. We would walk from my house all the way to the airsoft woods to play.
Oh my god!
And the neighbors did not care.
We'd schlep all the shit. We'd schlep all of our shit up.
Yeah, it was pretty cool actually, but the neighbors did not care.
Yeah, Yeah, but now those woods aren't
Now
even
they
there
would.
any- or now
Oh
those
yeah, the
forest
woods are
aren't
gone
even
pretty
there
much.
anymore.
All the
Yeah, they
forts are
did a
gone.
bunch of construction and they wiped out like half of the trees up there. Yeah, man, it's fucked up. They like we got no more airsoft woods. We had to like find another place.
Yeah, we had to play at a different place now.
Let me bring up a specific Alex story. I don't know if you remember this. So you're a wrestler now, right?
I wrestled for 5 years. So I'm done now. I'm not wrestling for
You're not
college,
wrestling anymore?
but this past year I actually did the best. I did pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will never hold you down for this, but I beat you in a wrestling match when we were kids. I don't know if you remember that, but I did.
I do not. I do not remember that.
We were I think at one of the ponds in the neighborhood or something. I think.
I thought you were gonna say like on the trampoline.
On the trampolines, yeah. I remember we always did like
Yes.
WWE crap on the trampolines.
Yes. That was
That was-
everybody.
I hated that.
Yeah, that
I
was
hated
my
that.
second. That was my second favorite memory of like. What the first was Nerf Wars. The second was trampoline wrestling matches.
I
Those were
always
cool.
loved the Nerf wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every male in that neighborhood was on a trampoline. And it was always Tony's because Tony was the only one that had one. So
Yeah, and then Tony's didn't have one for some reason. Then we switched over to what, Jana's or whatever.
yeah,
Who?
The sisters.
Josie and Jonna. But I can't.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're kind of weird now, but
I don't know.
I
Who,
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know
who
who
that
planted.
is.
I don't know who had the trampoline after that.
I'm not fucking dick for not knowing who these people are.
I remember. Do y'all remember Joey Keating?
barely.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, he had before little Alex came along. He had the neighborhood pool. So
Oh yeah, then he moved, and then we talked those people into letting us in their pool.
yeah, we just wanted to use everybody for their pools.
That was it. We were just walking around trying to talk people into letting us use their pools.
Because it was so fucking hot in
Who
the
are
summer.
scumbags?
Freaking.
Scumbags.
Oh, that's another one. $20.
I can't keep slipping up. Oh my god.
Dude, you freaking sucker, man. You're so bad.
Dude, you're quite the freaking sucker at
Gosh,
this.
freaking darn it. Oh.
Hey.
Too far.
Watch it.
Too far.
Watch your mouth.
Too far?
Too far.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, we would go to Tony's to do the wrestling stuff, and I guess I feel like if I remember it correctly, you challenged me or something, and then I got you down. I don't know. I still hold a victory over you. Maybe.
Hey man, next time you're in Virginia, dude, let me know.
No, not anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. Oh my god.
Okay, maybe not on a wrestling mat, but I still think John could take you on a trampoline, dude.
On a trip,
Got the
probably
experience
so.
of
If we
wrestling on
were
a
in a
trampoline.
trampoline
You have-
WWE
yeah, you-
match, I'd take your take your
you
butt.
definitely
I'm
have
gonna
a-
jump on you.
Yeah,
and
you probably-
throw his weight on you, and you're gonna die.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten fat, so you know.
Oh, dude, Sam.
if
Sam,
I
man.
perform a freaking elbow drop, I don't know.
I've gained about like 10, 15 pounds since wrestling season, so
yeah, but
I'm on my way
He's
from-
like muscular.
I'm skinny still.
You're skinny still, but you've got like some muscle to you.
I don't even think I want to be skinny anymore.
Well,
'cause when I
thank
look-
you, Thomas.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I would never want to be skinny, man. I think the idea is like, I think the perfect body type is like kind of muscular, but like thick. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be thick and muscular. You gotta have some curves.
You know what I'm talking. Do you not know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You like your men with like real big, strong, and with nice,
Childbearing
round, juicy.
Oh Jesus!
childbearing hips.
You like your men with childbearing hips.
The big old hips. You gotta have that. All right.
You see, Thomas does not have a girlfriend because he does not like women.
You're right.
Oh my god! Oh my god! All right. Well, we're almost at an hour here. Does anyone have any? It's already been 55
Jeez,
minutes.
no way.
Yeah.
55? Really?
All right,
crazy.
2 hour. We're going 2 hours. Let's go.
That
2
would be-
hours? You want to go 2 hours?
No,
3 hours.
No.
Every time you say it, we're increasing it by an hour. We're gonna use up all of his hard drive space.
Oh.
I'm just two complete idiots.
You guys can finish it then, because I freaking. Do we got any
All right, so let's
last?
talk about the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Okay, actually, yeah, Thomas has something really interesting to say about the Dead Sea Scrolls.
No, I'm good.
You're good. You're good.
No, it's good. No, because then we're gonna go on a tangent for like another 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
You know that the U.S. government stopped any private investigation into the 9/11 towers.
We're gonna get into conspiracies with you. We should do another episode where we just get into conspiracies.
You know what?
Yeah, you should do that.
I've thought about that, but I just haven't figured out the right people to do it with. But if y'all are in,
Dude, literally,
Oh,
we could do that right now. I'm not even kidding. I don't care. What time is it? I don't have anything going on.
Yeah.
You can stop this podcast and start another one where it's just conspiracy theories.
next time.
All right. Sounds
Next
good.
time.
Okay.
Next time.
All right, we'll do it next time.
Do we have any closing thoughts, Thomas? Do you have any closing thoughts?
Not really. This is fun. I love doing. I really like doing this. This was great.
It's
I'm
always
happy to do it
fun.
again.
I just don't think.
Yeah,
it
dude,
ever-
I love this.
I don't think it's ever not fun. I
Of
think.
course.
Anyway. Alex, you have any closing thoughts?
This actually really flew by. This was pretty cool. Yeah, this was fun.
Mhm.
I wanted to definitely, I know we already said this, clear in there. I want to apologize for being such an asshole back in the day. But this was cool. I'd be down to do another one where it's just
Mhm.
conspiracy theories. And thank you for having me on.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we're
Please.
definitely gonna do that then. Because I've been wanting to do a conspiracy theory thing, but you guys are in. I'm in. We'll set it up.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
So y'all better pull out your conspiracy theories, because
Okay,
Oh, I will.
you
Oh, I
will not believe what information I have.
Let me tell you about China. All right.
let me tell you about how our Earth is actually shaped.
It's actually shaped like a pear, for your information.
It's
And
Yeah.
there's an ice wall at the top that the NASA does not want you knowing about. Back there are reptilian people who live under the ground. Okay? Trust me.
I'm gonna give everybody one last opportunity to curse. I think I'm taking off.
Fiddlesticks.
Oh, whoa! Whoa! Okay, you know what, buddy?
I'm a bit of a freaking sucker for that one.
Oh, tartar sauce!
Tartar sauce.
Remember that in SpongeBob? He'd always say that.
Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
What was?
Oh my god. Okay, well I'll say mine then. Fudge.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
That's
You know
good.
what? That's a good one.
That's
though.
good.
Oh.
That's good. Dude,
At least you
I
didn't say the real word.
oh,
yeah, that's good.
I felt
Dude,
like
I can't think of
yours.
any.
It's
I
yours.
can't think of any, dude. I just
Go-
don't cuss. My
Go
brain
with your
doesn't
friend
work like
crew and
that.
Say freaking suckers.
You want me to do it?
Suckers. Yeah, hit
If
it.
I say it, you owe me $5. Freaking
time.
suckers.
There it is.
I never
Okay.
agreed to anything.
No, Thomas, you owe me $5 now. You realize that, right?
Alex, let him end it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank y'all for coming. This was better than
Mhm.
I expected. This was great. I loved it.
Yeah, this was pretty awesome, dude.
All
Yeah.
right,
Thank
y'all.
you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, man. Peace out.
Adios.